Dustin Lynch in the studio with us. What's up, Dustin? What's up?
Oh, not much.
I like your shirt. A little Willie Nelson love.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just saying in the hallway, somebody said, I like your shirt. I was like, I forgot who I'm wearing.
That is awesome. Is it Carson? Is it vintage?
Okay, I'm trying not to be a creep, but can you pull
Can you
out?
take your shirt off?
Can you pull this?
Okay, she's checking out the bottom of the shirt, looking at the stuff.
Hold on.
How do you know?
She
Is
has
it
to check
isn't
the
the
tag.
stitching?
Oh, no.
Oh,
She kn-
it's got a busted tag. I would give it 90s. Yeah.
Oh, 90s.
Yeah, it's double stitch. I can't quite tell, but yeah.
Dustin Lynch with the vintage.
I would have really guessed Target.
I wish I would have had an opinion. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it was. So.
I mean,
Did somebody buy that for you?
Of course.
Okay.
I have a lot of help, man. I have a lot of help.
I need that too.
I'm a single dude, and it's like, I don't know what to
Somebody
wear.
on
Like,
his team told me that like they give you a trash bag full of vintage T-shirts, and you're like, yeah, I want this one. No,
Yeah.
is that
What
true?
a life.
Right?
What a
I
life.
want that life so bad.
Well, you know, early
I have
on-
to go to the yard sales, Dustin.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that position existed. I look at early on like red carpets where I was going to the mall and shopping for myself. It's hideous.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
no idea that people had people that did that. You know, I'm just like, I guess I'll go.
That's when you go. You look at your receivables, and you're like, oh. Well, I thought we'd be doing better off. No, you're paying for some Yahoo to pick up shirts at Target for you.
I haven't recouped yet because I have vintage shirt picker.
Also, is that position available? Because I'm real good at it.
Are you really?
Oh, she is.
I have 900 vintage pieces.
Oh my gosh.
She sells them online.
Yeah.
What's your most coveted? What do you think? What would you offer Dustin right now if you were to say, "Here, I got some stuff for you"?
I have a Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings T-shirt from when they played a barbecue together in Texas.
I mean,
and it literally says sample because I'm not sure it was ever sold. I've only ever found one other.
and where was that found at?
I found it at some random guy's estate sale, and it was.
Wow.
I'm not going to tell you what it cost me because I would charge you a lot more.
You're in the game of flipping. I get
Yeah,
it.
I'm in the flipping game. But yeah, some guy asked me, he's like, "You got any Johnny Cash?" I'm like, "Sure do." And I'm like, "That'll be $300." He's like, "Oh, I wasn't going to pay that." I'm like, "What would you pay for this, sir?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So.
Wow.
So I still have it because I'm not giving it up.
You're so like, I love.
It's a
planted
legit
your
scene.
flag.
It's a scene, man.
I love it though. I mean, there's a couple spots in Austin, Texas. I always hit up that have some. They have like the stuff you can flip through, and then they have their prized possession vintage behind the counter you can't touch.
Oh, it's like those guitar shops that have like the special guitars.
Yeah.
that You have to go into a room with
That's
a lock
right.
and a key, and you have to put gloves on and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy.
It's cool.
That's a whole. I love all the little niche things that businesses that people have.
I have an appreciation for it just because we're in the music business, and it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
that's kind of a.
yeah.
Yeah, and you seem to wear
Our
the
thing.
shirts of people you're a fan of, which
Yeah.
I like. I like
Yeah.
that a lot. Big fan.
All right, Dustin Lynch. Well, that's it. We don't have any more time. We're all out of time.
No, there we
Okay, Dustin Lynch. We'll come back talking some Chevrolet and more. Hang on. Hey, it's Dustin Lynch in the studio and talking about Chevrolet with you and Jelly Roll. And man, this song is
It's blowed up.
it got big.
It has blowed up.
It did. Did you kind of think, it's not gonna do? And then all of a sudden you're like,
I was shocked, man. Honestly, when we put this on the album, I was like, that's cool, but
yeah.
you know, whatever.
Right.
It wasn't one of those where I'm like, I can't wait for the world to hear.
So
Right.
the last time you were in, I asked you, I said, did you get a Chevy deal out of it? And you were like, oh, we got something in the works. Did that ever materialize?
Finally,
It
yes.
did?
But now this is so funny now because we made an awesome video with them and have got to be a part of a lot of cool things with them this summer. And we got CMA's coming. We did a lot with them at CMA Fest, so it's rocking along. But everybody I'm meeting now is like, man, did you get a new truck? Did you? Because Brad Paisley, Florida Georgia Line. I'm
yeah.
like, no, I haven't got a new truck. Come to think of it.
You're like that.
Maybe
movie.
they're waiting for the song to go number one.
You know,
Hold on, let's get
Chevrolet
this.
makes Corvettes. I'm just throwing that out there. That new ZR1 has 1,064 horsepower.
I know. I got to drive one of those in one of the videos we shot, and it was awesome. I kind of need one. But I don't know. I mean, do I really need one?
No,
Yeah, you
don't.
do.
Okay,
Yes, you
well,
do.
I mean,
My
You're
truck's
a single
paid my
man.
truck off.
You're a single
yeah, hey man, don't.
I
Yeah,
don't have
unless
a
you're giving
car
it.
payment.
Yeah, there you go. No debt. You don't want any no payments, man. Drive a beat if you got it, man. It's paid for. Who cares?
It's paid for. I'm never here. I'm good.
Right. You're never in town, so
Yeah.
it's like it's just going to sit there and you get whatever.
Hell damage.
Well, I will warm it up for you. I'll take it out on, you get it. I'll just take it out
There's
like
just
every
no
week
way.
or so.
There's
Just
just no way. I would wrap it around a tree. There's just no way. I mean, I can't. I don't trust that's just too much power, man.
Yeah.
For me.
No, I agree. Yeah, what do you do with it?
Did you think the song, whenever you guys first did it, did you think, okay, I know you were like, yeah, I wasn't really ready to throw it, but did you think it was going to do what it did?
Well, I thought it was going to do what it did once I saw how my team reacted to it. Like once the label heard it,
Yeah.
and a lot of our friends in the industry started reacting. They don't do that often. I'm like, oh, this has only happened a couple other times in my career, so this is kind of. I hope they're right.
We have people. We do a thing on our show. Sounds like where we compare songs. Oh my gosh.
Oh, gosh.
If people
Every day
if we
almost.
get another call for Chevrolet and Drift Away, it's going to drive us nuts.
Oh yeah, just people
like-
thinking we stole it.
Yeah, and it's
No,
not stolen.
no,
It's an
no, no,
interpolation. They
no.
get the credit. The songwriters get the credit. The whole thing. It's a reimagination and
No, they don't think you ripped it off. They think it sounds alike. I'm like, it's the same song. Like, what do you?
It's meant to.
Yeah, the original folks are loving this because they're making money this year.
You're right.
And did you
For
know
sure.
Kid Rock sounds like Werewolves in London?
Sure. Oh yeah. Right.
Have you heard that? Yeah. We'll get it on. It's Chevrolet, Dustin Lynch with Jelly Roll. It's Jelly too. More Dustin coming up. Chevrolet, Dustin Lynch, and Jelly Roll. When you called Jelly and said, hey, you want to do this? Is that how it happened? You call him? He called
Yeah,
you?
well-
I don't even know the story.
So Jelly and I got connected over the COVID years because I was just we're trying to figure out how to connect with our fan bases, and I was watching what Jelly was doing. I was like, golly, he's crushing this. Like his fans are so engaged with what he's doing. And my producer goes, man, I used to make all his beats back in the day when you were in grade school.
Made all his what?
His
Beats.
beats. Yeah, whenever he was doing the rap stuff.
He's like, but I haven't talked to
Wow,
him
he
in a
had a beat
decade.
guy?
Let me give him a call and see if I need to catch up with that guy. And we were making music. They started making some country songs, and Chevrolet came across the desk, and it was like, Jelly would sound good on this.
I'm trying to think of another artist that I've seen quite like the Jelly Roll experience.
Up church.
I mean, to the part where
Where it's blown up like it has?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's hard.
Gretchen
back in the-
Wilson, Redneck Woman.
Man, Gretchen
Back in the day?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a wild ride for like 2-3 years.
Shania Twain.
I would say Brantley Gilbert blew up like that.
Yep.
He kind of had a
Yeah.
little underground thing, and then Kaboom had a big surge.
Do you think Michael Jackson has stood out? We're going to talk to you about that. Dustin Lynch is with us. We're coming right
Great
back.
segue.
Chevrolet, you can check him out. He's on tour all the way. Man, you're doing it. I love it. You're on the road. You can get all of his touring dates on his Instagram with Dustin Lynch. More with him on the way. Hang on. Dustin Lynch in the studio with us, and we are excited to tell you that he, as well as, first off, do you think Michael Jackson is dead?
We saw the same video.
Yeah, so have you seen this, Bubba?
No.
It's a corner. Okay, it's the van that picks him up at the body, quote unquote. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see the license plate.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have the same corner, the van, they follow it because it's Michael Jackson. That's a big deal.
Yeah, like all the paparazzi
Follow him, and it goes to the morgue, I guess.
Yeah, the coroner's
office,
or whatever.
right?
Yeah.
And what did you see?
So the guard comes around, opens the door, and what appears to be a feeble Michael Jackson jumps out of the back of the van. He shuts the door, and they roll into the office.
And you zoom in on the license plate. It's the same license plate that picked him up.
Now, why in the world?
Why in the world?
Like, who is that person?
Okay, so
And they ran like they stole something?
they ran like they.
No. He opened the door, and
But
it was
he was like in hiding? That he was just
Yeah.
trying
Yes,
to get away?
yes.
Okay.
He gets out and looks like a
Like he's.
And you're
like a
saying it
Michael
looks like
Jackson and
Michael Jackson.
walks into these
Yeah,
So
doors.
you
just
think
kinda-
that Michael
was-
faked his death?
Okay, but
It's kind of like through a fence, like under in a
Yeah,
parking
like there's
garage,
yeah.
I don't
there's
know.
a really good reason why he would have, though, because he was set to do 50 shows at the O2 Arena a month later. He was in rehearsals for that.
Yep.
And people kept saying it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. He assured that it was. And if he hadn't, that would have been just such a devastating blow, and he would have been a laughingstock. So did he? Why are you guys convincing me now? Because now I'm thinking
just-
like this could be real.
There's no reason that.
Well, I'm ticked
That
that he
would be a
faked it on
setup.
my birthday because he ruined my birthday forever. Like every year, it's like I get the dumb text messages because everybody knew Michael died on my birthday.
Sure.
So I get text messages from every friend, every family member, happy Michael Jackson Day, and I'm like,
Rip.
We got him a
Thanks.
cookie cake one year that said R.I.P. Michael.
Oh, that's great. So maybe not. Maybe he just
Maybe-
faked it. It's even worse. He just faked his.
Oh my
he
gosh,
didn't
what if
actually-
he comes back and does basically Thriller?
I hope he does it on
What
your
if he-
birthday.
He's Thriller. He comes out of the grave.
Yes.
He's
But
that's
that is,
their
that
Thriller.
is- think about that decision, mulling over the decision of, okay, am I going to fake my death and just disappear forever? I'm the king of pop.
Elvis did it.
And oh wow,
I think Elvis did it. Elvis
Really?
escaped the Colonel
Well, you know Elvis's middle name is misspelled on his marker, his tomb.
No, I don't know
Graceland.
at Graceland. Yeah.
Yep.
At his home, it's misspelled on
Misspelled.
his
The
gravestone.
biggest artist on the planet gets his name misspelled on his gravestone.
okay, there's definitely some sort of trail here.
Somebody told us they've corrected it since, but
Right.
I mean, for it to be wrong in the first place, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is wild. I didn't know that.
We should just start a podcast where we just do conspiracy theories.
We should. I love it.
What are you
So
gonna
to
say?
answer your question, after seeing that video, I don't think he's dead.
I definitely have my doubts.
No.
I went from he's dead to
Well, he could afford the solitude that
Sure.
it takes to go and live a life away from everyone. He could.
There's a lot of open space out there for sure.
for sure. Big world.
Even in the United States, there's a lot of open space.
Oh,
where you
yeah.
can
Hey.
disappear. Yeah,
Underwater in the ocean.
could be. He could be.
I don't know that. You don't know that?
You know,
He's on the
That's-
Boeing Starliner. I
That's
don't
why
know.
you
Yeah,
can't-
right.
There's a little spot right off Catalina Island that you can't go to because that's Michael's little lair below the surface.
Super villain.
yeah, him and the Bond villains hanging out.
Meanwhile, back at the Michael Cave.
Michael's working on sick beats. Dude, it's good to see you again. Congrats on the song Chevrolet, and you can check out the tour schedule. He's busy, and it's he's waiting for you, man. He's gonna be on stage waiting for you. Just check it out on his Instagram page or wherever you can just Google it. There's a thing you'll figure it out called Google.
Just search Dustin Lynch and you'll be able to find everything.
That's right. It's good to see you again. Thank you,
Thank
brother.
y'all for having me.
All right. Well, that was great. That was good. You did good.
Thank you.
I have no idea what it was because this is taped afterwards, but
You were amazing, though.
thanks. Appreciate it.